guys? Welcome to Willoughby again. Yep, you can see the explosive growth here is getting a little crazy. But these are annuals, so they'll be gone soon. And the grapes will still be behind them. They're perennials. Yeah, so we got lots of loofahs going on here. One here, one here. We got other ones back there over 2 feet long. Pretty soon I'll show you guys how we do that. There's more over here. Loofah's gone crazy. There's more over here. Look at that. 2 more here. Alright, they're just going crazy. What I was thinking today is, you know, since our last video we talking about annuals and perennials, I was thinking about doing some raised boxes over there, like Mel Bartholomew systems for the raised beds for my tomatoes and peppers, eggplants, or annuals, the stuff that I like to eat. Thinking about it and looking at other videos, I was looking at James Perroni over there in New Jersey. I love his videos. His videos are awesome. He doesn't have any raised beds. What he does is basically a food forest, just like me. But he's got you know, stuff like I showed you guys, like those tomatoes that you saw from last year. One was over here. One was over there. One was over here on this tower here. I mean, they were in the food forest. They weren't separated, and I think that makes a lot of difference because if you have rows like they do in conventional farming, rows farming, one gets infected, they all get infected. And like James says, you know, it's all about the soil. And I've been building this soil for a long time, just like he has. So what I was thinking is, the difference between me and him, in Jersey, he's got peaches, he's got apples, he's got short little trees. He doesn't have big trees like my jujube. He doesn't have big trees like my bananas. These are tropical plants. I mean, and they shade out most of the other... Hold on one second. Let me eat this in. I love that Barbados. Alright, but I got all these big trees here that shade up like mangoes, bananas. Even though they're like kind of an annual, they'll give a fruit. You chop them down, but their leaves are massive. They cover a lot of space. They put a lot of shade into the garden, so a lot of things don't grow. So what I'm thinking is, maybe instead of planting like these guavas over here, for example, this Barbados cherries, like I just had the acerola, that cherry, I love it. So I'm not going to mess with her. I'm going to keep her. I got 3 of these. That's enough. It gives a lot. But these guavas here, this guava tree, and the other one there, that's a pink, that's a Mexican cream. This is a pink guava. I got another little guava over there, and a friend of mine gave me another 3 guavas. I think I had a lot of guavas, but each one that I took off the tree, most of them fell, and when they fall, it means that they're ready. But when I took them inside, put them on a paper dish, put them in the refrigerator, I saw little white squiggly things coming out, meaning they got bugs in them, right? So I thought, okay, maybe I need to take them off the tree earlier. I can't let them ripen by themselves. So I did take them off the tree, tried that again, and still, when I cut it open, there was bugs in it. So I know that this guava tree especially, it gives a lot. There's a lot of guavas on it. I've cut it back heavy. It always has guavas on it. But, I don't know. It had problems before. There was something eating the leaves. There's still something eating the leaves. I don't do any kind of pesticides. You guys know I'm true organic. I'm more than organic. And so, I don't know if it's worth even having these things. It's cool we can grow them down here in South Florida. But, and I liked it. I actually like guava. I like guava with cheese. I like guava sorbet. I was hoping to make some, but every time I've got a guava, it's a disappointment. I mean, I put a lot of love into this, a lot of time, a lot of care, and every time I got a nice big fruit, it seems like the bugs get it before I do. So the thought is, I'm not sure, I might go one more season with these guys, give it a shot. It is actually the first year that it's given fruit. It's given a lot of fruit. Maybe, you know, it's just a shock because I'm not putting anything to kill the bugs and stuff. So It's pure natural. We'll take it as it goes. But I'm thinking, if I do get rid of these guys, I can keep my boxes here. These little raised beds around here. Actually, because it's got a nice shade here for the romaine, I think it'd be pretty cool. I actually just started taking out, actually adding some bricks from here, reducing the distance on my patio there, and making this more of a walkway, because when it rains, when it comes down from here, I mean, it just comes in droves anyway. So even though, you know, I try to keep this thing as clean as possible, but when it does hit, anything that's grown here is going to suffer. So I'm thinking keep this nice pathway here. If those things are gone, maybe I can do my tomatoes and peppers and, you know, an eggplant over here, not in a row, let's say, but, you know, spaced out in the wood chips, and I think they would be happy. So that's what I'm thinking now. Also, this thing like we talked about, I'm going to get rid of the rosemary here and put her out in the back there. I mean, she likes it there. It likes it everywhere. I mean, let's face it, it's a weed. It grows anywhere. You can't kill it. I'm going to put basil. We use a lot of basil here. See, this basil's gone to seed. We don't even pull it out because I want all the seeds falling here. I'm going to get, I mean, this has a lot of oregano and mint, which is not really good, one next to the other, because the flavors combine, and it's not really cool. So I think I'm going to do all types of basil in here. I'm going to get a Thai basil, a holy basil, purple basil, stuff like that. Also, I'm going to see if I can get those holy basil seeds and put them, start them up like we did here. I went ahead and did this stuff without doing a video because my photographer, she wasn't available, but I had to get them out. So what I did, they were in here, if you guys remember. We had them labeled 1 through 6. There were 6 of each, 36 plants. Actually 3 per plant, so that was what, 118. So a lot of them didn't take. I don't know why, if the seeds were old, but I did get a lot of tomatoes out of here. So I got at least 24 tomatoes, a few more in there, and I think this is the next month we have to start planting them. I got my geraniums out there. We're going to plant them. So these guys, I went ahead and put them in these other ones, and they're in a tray. Just add some water so they get water from the bottom, so I don't have to keep, you know, fussing with them, spraying them, because I really don't have time. Like I told you guys, time is my problem. Another thing is, we're going to try to figure out these trellises here. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I mean, yeah, the loofahs love them. I mean, there's loofahs all over them. I would like that they were zucchinis or if they were cucumbers or squash, something that we can eat. How many loofahs can you use? Yeah, we're going to give them away. This and that's cool presents. But I don't know. I'm going to see what I'm going to do. If I can maybe use those trellises that I put over there with my boy. Or, you know what, I'm just probably going to try cucumbers on that one. And then these blueberries, I don't know, these blueberries, they're perennials, of course. They're you know, a berry bush. They like acidic soil. That's why they're in these pots. You know, so pine bark is acidic. I test once in a while, add a little vinegar to my water if they need it. A little coffee. Coffee's acidic as well. But they've been here for a while, and in the beginning they gave a lot of fruit, but they're just, I don't know if it's my first year doing it. See, they still got buds on them. You see them? They're just not making it. I don't know. See the one little one here, just falling off and not really happy. They're not happy here. So I'm going to move these guys around. I'm not sure if I'm going to move them. If they're not getting enough sun here because of the trellises, because of this loofah vine taking over, I might move them to the side of the house over there. And that's about it. I mean, yeah, look at this. We got some more orchids popping up. One over here. These air orchids. Another one over here. I took these guys out of the patio. I was reading up on orchids. They said they like the air. They're really an air plant. They're not really a, you know, dirt and soil plant. So I tried them out and they're looking pretty good. So that's what I was thinking of, you know, after giving it a lot of thought. I mean, moving, yeah, like this is something that's always changing. You know, I'm like a chef. I like creativity. I like to move stuff around. And I like to see what the plants are thinking. You know, some plants are not happy here or there. You got to move them around. But thinking after I watched a bunch of videos and stuff like that, I'm not quite sure if building some raised beds over there in Scruffy's area, you know, where he does his business, where you have a little bit of grass here. My wife kind of thinks that this is Florida. You should have some grass. Maybe I'll leave it alone. Maybe I'll just put some cucumbers and some vining stuff on those trellises there. Plant my coconut over there. Yeah, we're going to take it like that. We're going to give it one more season before we do anything drastic. Alright guys, so that's about it. Alright guys, so that's my thoughts. So as usual, will it be homegrown, fresh, organic, or will it be GMO, insecticide, suicide? 2 thumbs up please, and keep watching.